Okay. Okay, looks like we're streaming. I'll check on my phone. Why is it a black screen? It should be the... Okay. Alright, let's quickly... I'm just going to open YouTube on my phone, and I'm going to close Fire... Well, did I already do that? No. Looks like... Just give me a minute. This is always a little... Let's hear it. Listen. Well, first of all, let's move. Okay, yeah, blah, 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 idiot. Move my microphone out. That might be helpful. Move it a little closer to me. Great. It seems to be working, so that's good. Alright. Let's, first of all, close Firefox just to save my quality here. I don't know how this is going to go. Hopefully it goes well. A couple months ago at this point, almost 2 months ago, on the Pokemon YouTube channel, or the Pokemon Company, you can find the video on YouTube too. It's actually probably easier to find it on YouTube, but I found it on the Switch by going back. I couldn't really search for the video, so I just had to scroll through old articles. January 12th, there was a video put out celebrating 1,000 Pokemon. I noticed that no one really... Some people did reactions to it, but no one really, in detail broke down the video, so it was something I was thinking about doing. I wanted to do it a lot sooner, obviously, but, you know, I didn't really have time. But now I have a bit of time here. I'd like to finish this somewhat quickly. Maybe... I'm going to give myself till like 1 o'clock. But let's just start off with watching the video, and hopefully I don't get like blocked. And there were some people watching, but now they're... Why does it say top messages? Come on, I want to see all messages. YouTube, why are you like this? Well, I guess there's nothing I can really do about that. But anyway, let's start the video. I'll know if the video gets blocked because I'm watching it on YouTube. Oh, it's the classic encounter. I'm watching it on my phone. Pikachu, and then there's like Woobat and a bunch of just wild Pokemon. Very exciting. Okay, and this is when you pick your starters. There's the starters for each region. They're quickly going through them. Then you go to your wild encounters, and Pikachu's the first one, number 25. Yep. And there's your kind of common normal types, and we have some other wild Pokemon. There's a lot of them on the screen. There's Pikipek, and some other regional birds, some regional bugs, grass types or something, and then there's tree-like Pokemon you can find in trees. What is that? Not Noivern, a Noibat. Rock Smash Pokemon, something they haven't really done recently. Cave Pokemon, probably. Larvitar. Fishing Pokemon. Fish. Corsola. Okay, so Pokemon that appear, and surfing Pokemon. Pokemon that appear in the wild Pokemon that are very hard to find. Dive Pokemon. I'd like to see that feature brought back. Volcano, ice, they're showing like different elements. This is temples, poison Pokemon, power plants, kind of a lot of Pokemon on the screen. Wild, and there's Snorlax, aka Relaxo. What language is that? East, I don't know. I don't even know what's happening. Volcarona. Oh, the fake Pokemon, like fake Pokeballs. Voltorb and the Fungus and whatever. Safari Zone Pokemon. I got fossil Pokemon. Some French gift Pokemon, maybe. Mystery Egg. Pokemon that hatch from eggs. Togepi, the original kind of egg Pokemon, is baby Pokemon. Sandshrew and Ekans. Version exclusives, probably. Yeah, there's a lot happening. I can't really keep track of it. What exactly is going on? I hope I'll be able to do that later. Evolutions of the starters. from each generation. Yep. Hopefully the game audio or the video audio is coming through. We'll do that later. Evolutions of the starters. Yeah, I do see it, but it's a little quiet. Maybe I'll adjust that before I do the breakdown. Okay, Pikachu's evolving. Evolution Stone Pokemon. Pokemon that evolve Friendship. Doing certain moves in battle or learning certain moves. Very unusual evolution type there. Eevee, of course, evolves into multiple Pokemon. Right, different forms, kind of different genders, differences. The dancers. Deerling with its and the different teacup Pokemon. Rotom forms, various forms, Minior, Vivian, Unknown, Alcremie / Milcery, billions of forms. Weather, Spinda, the Pikachu, what was that? I don't know. So the different regional forms don't count as separate Pokemon. So the number's not increasing. The Galar Pokemon are there. A Lola before this. But the evolutions count. Different Zoro guy. Different Hisuian forms. I haven't and branch evolutions kind of. Oh. Ultra Beast. Look, it's Lily. Buzzwole, Femoromosa. The Guzzlord, Hoipoll, the legendary birds. Their different forms. The Galar forms, Mewtwo. Legendary beasts, dogs. Reggies and Reggie, the legendaries, it goes so fast. Kyogre and Groudon, Rayquaza, Deoxys forms, the Lake Guardians, Sinnoh Pokemon I'm very familiar with right now. Giratina, right, the Justice Trio, and then the Weather, Kyurem, whatever. I'm definitely rusty on some of the newer, ironically, generation Pokemon. Anything that's not in, like, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Nebby, Necrozma, right, the Zacian, Eternatus. Probably pronouncing, like, all of these wrong. Legendaries from the Sword and Shield expansions. There's Arceus, finally. Arceus, whatever. Darkrai, lots more legendaries. Keldeo, Mew, the green sprite, which is kind of funny looking. 905, so this is, I think, every Pokemon before Generation 9. Scarlet and Violet. Yes, Tauros, Paldean form. Evolutions of the starters. I don't know too much about Scarlet and Violet. I haven't gotten far enough in the game. I know that's an unusual evolution there. Fido and right, that Elvis Presley bird. Right. Squidward. Yes. Wiglet. Cyclozar. Flamingo. Barracuda, whatever. Quagsire Revolution, Dunsparce. These are the Paradox Pokemon, but they're not considered different forms, even though they look similar. Previous Pokemon who already appeared in Volcarona. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Backing up files to Dropbox. It's gonna fail because I don't have any space. And here's the coin Pokemon. The heck is it called? Gimmighoul. It evolves into the gold guy there. And that's number 1000. Stop it. Target is missing offline. Shut up. It's because it's 12 o'clock. And we got some legendaries, the new ones. Well, actually, I think these are still Paradox Pokemon. And finally, Rhydon and Miraidon. And 1008. Did you catch them all? No, because I can't. Game Freak. Lol. I am going to break my computer in half. I shouldn't be hearing system sounds, first of all. Alright, now, for crying out loud, let me check my volume mixer, and then I'm going to do something with the system sounds are off, so why am I hearing them? Let's turn up the desktop audio a little bit, but I'll have to remember to turn it back down. Let's put it at, like, I don't know, -12. Sure. Excuse me. Now, what am I gonna do here? All right, I'm gonna pause the video at point. I'm gonna replay the video, but I'm gonna pause it and kind of look at some parts where there's a lot of Pokemon on the screen. How does this sound, by the way? Okay, first of all. Now, what am I gonna do here? All right, I'm gonna pause the video at point. I'm gonna replay the video, but I'm gonna pause it and kind of look at some parts where there's a lot of Pokemon on the screen. How does this? Okay, that seems fine, right? That's not too loud, I hope. It's not drowning out my voice. Okay, so first of all, the second Pokemon I see here, besides Pikachu, is Woobat, and also Wingull on the right. There were probably some others that appeared there briefly. Okay, and we have on the bottom, there's Bidoof and Togedemaru. No, that's not Togedemaru. Hang on, let me try to remember. Stuffle, yeah, well, it says some of the names, but in different languages. There's Miltank, the top left. What is that Pokemon called? The evolved form of Bebe. I don't think that's even right. Patrat. What is that Pokemon called? Oh man, I never realized I'm gonna have to go through like 1,000 Pokemon. That fish Pokemon that evolves into like, or what is it called? Starly, that evolves in, well, it doesn't evolve, but it changes form when it is at higher health. Maybe I won't go through all of these, but just as they start counting. Pansear is there, Geodude, obviously, and I remember that Pokemon was in Pokemon Snap, but I can't think of its name. The new Pokemon Snap. Nidoran, male, Nidoran, however. Durant. Gothita. I know there's 3. I think it's Gothita, Gothorita, and Gothita. So I think that is Gothita. Stuffle, of course. Let's zoom out a little more. Whimsicott is there. Excuse me. Girafarig, Smeargle, Panda, I can't remember the Panda, Diglett, the Alolan Diglett? I think so, because it has the hair. Stump Guy, Phantump, Growlithe. I'm kind of going around all over the screen. I think that is Togedemaru there. That just appeared. Is that Goomy near the top left? I can't. Pidgey, Unpheasant, Magikarp Is that the green sprite or something? I don't know that one. Fletch. Is this gonna show all the Pokemon on the screen here, like at the same time? I'm not gonna bother doing all of them. I'm not gonna guess what all of them are, but I will go through as the video goes on. Okay, we got the first. Okay, first of all, whoa, slow down, go back, please. Bulbasaur, Charmander. Do you mind? It appears for like. What the hell was that? Shut up, please. Stupid truck. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Not 1, 2, 3, but 1, 4, 7. Because they both evolve twice. And there's the Johto starters, the first three were the Kanto starters. Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. Okay, they briefly showed the third generation starters, the Hoenn starters. Turtwig, here's the fourth, the Sinnoh starters, Turtwig, Chimichar, and Chimichar? Is that right? And I feel like that's wrong. Chimchar, there we go. And then Piplup. I want to see the Hoenn starters again, please. Okay, there's Trico, and then it goes grass, fire, and then water. Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. I heard you like them. Okay. Gen 5, aka Black and White starters. Snivy, Smugleaf, God, Pig, fail. What is that second Pokemon called? Oshawott and Tepig. Tepig, that's it. And here's the, no, not the Alola starters, the Kalos starters. Chespin, it's been a while. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Fennekin, of course, and Froakie. And then we have the Alola starters. Rowlet, my favorite, Litten. And then, no offense, they're all great and stuff. And then Popplio. And then we have the Galar starters. I'd like to get a shot of them with their eyes open, but I guess they won't. Grookey. Grookey. Is it Grookey or is it Grookey the middle one? I mean, evolved. See, like I said, I'm kind of rusty here. Who's the fire starter? Man, like, I know who they are, but I need to, like, look this up because I'm not knowing who they are. I'm going to open Adblock browser on my phone. That should not affect the stream in any way. Except that I'm slow. Is Pokemon Stadium on the N64? Because I went through the list of Pokemon games and Pokemon by National Deck. And it said N64, but it didn't specify which game. Because I guess it can't do that. Yada yada yada. Okay, Galar starters, and that's Sobble on the right. Sobble is the water type. I know it evolves into Cinderace, but I'm failing to remember the fire starter's name. Let's see if I got Grookey correct. Yep, Grookey. Score Bunny. That's right, Score Bunny. Okay. Now that we're done with the starters, there's Pikachu. 25th Pokemon, also obviously the most famous Pokemon. It's not the first Pokemon you'll find in the game for sure. You'll probably find a Rattata or a Pidgey, but it's early in the game, although it's rare. Okay, now we're gonna see what we're seeing here is we're seeing the protagonist. Of course, we start with red, and then we go to the different games. Walking through the grass, Alola, and then Dawn, Moon, and Brendan. Finding wild Pokemon. Okay, in the grass. What is this number? Did it just... It jumped to 35. Okay, that's all that's on the screen right now. We see the normal types. The normal type, kind of common rodent. Yes, they're not all rodents, of course, but Zigzagoon, Wooloo. This is from like left to right. I think I'll go clockwise. Might as well. Rattata, Uh, Lillipup. Young Goose. Squover? What? Squovit? I think it's Squover. Hold on. Is really struggling with Gen 8. There's Bidoof and Patrat, Centrit, and Bunnelby, I believe. Squovit. Okay. I was sort of right. And now we see some more Pokemon on the screen. There's 24 of them. They're kind of some of them are barely on the screen. These are kind of common-ish normal types, but also other different types that appear fairly early in the game, usually. There's Stuffle, and then that next to it is Routes, followed by a very scary-looking Abra, the green sprite. Skitty. Snubble. Electra. I was thrown off by its pose or something. I didn't expect it to be jumping. Electrike. Trubbish. Drowsy. I think they always use the green sprite for this video, I guess, to remind people that it existed, because a lot of people haven't seen these, the original games sprites, red and green, before the blue version was made, and then, that's a whole other thing. I'm already seeing a Pokemon I don't know. Well, the Mareep and then Shinx are the electric types, but who is this next Pokemon? What is... First of all, it would be helpful if I knew which generation this Pokemon was from. Is this a 6th gen, or an 8th gen, or 7th gen? Okay, it's not like Flabébé. I think this is a more recent Pokemon. I'm not sure if it's... I'm assuming it's a grass type, but I don't know that. It must be Gen 8. I think I would know it. I did play... Sword. Okay, it's Gossifleur. Okay, I remember that. I do know its evolution a little better. Anyway, let's continue, and that's, not Zebstrika, but the thing that evolves into it. Next to that is, let's continue for now. Choodle, maybe it'll come to, I'll remember. Choodle, Yanma, what is the next one? Because I can barely see it, to be honest. And then there's Swablu, Glammeow, Glamwow, and then Hoppip, followed by Cutiefly, Spearow, Poochyena. I know this dog. This is another... that's... Okay, I know that one. It starts with a Y. Yamper, I think. And then Leo, I believe. And then finally, that's Dark type Pokemon. Dark type that is from Galar. Is that, like... What is above Litleo? Because you can barely see anything. Is that centipede Pokemon? What evolves into Zebstrika? That annoys me that I don't know the name of it, but I know its evolution's name. And I'm sure it's something very electrical, and I'll know it right away. I'm flipping through Bulbapedia right now. Bulbapedia, guide me. Blitzel, okay. What was I saying? Yeah, I already said Yamper. I know all the bottom row ones, except the last one. Who is that? It's Nick something. Nick It. Okay, Nick It. And what is... Okay, can we see that a little bit better if I go earlier? Pause the video at an earlier spot? Yes. Okay, I know what that Pokemon is. It's the thing that evolves into the Centiscore. Sizzlipede? Yeah. Okay, that's that, and now we have some more Pokemon. I'm kind of waiting for the counter a little bit. Okay, even though some of the Pokemon are cut off. Oh, I like the color on that Sunkern. Is that a shiny? I think it's just what the gold and silver sprites look like. And I think they use the sprites from the generation they're introduced in. Dedenne, that's what that Pokemon's called. Smeargle, not Go-Goat. The thing, Skiddo. Then Sunkern, Honedge, right? And then that evolves. Okay, yes, because I know the names of the evolutions. Fearow. What are these Pokemon? I see the Pikachu clones are kind of in the middle, like the 6 there. These are just, more Pokemon that appear fairly early in the game, although I see Pidgeotto at the bottom, which is interesting. And also there's Fearow, so there's some evolutions. Howlucha. Right, and this is another Galar Pokemon. It might be an Alola Pokemon. It's that elephant. Elephant-looking one. Does this Pokemon evolve? I thought it did, but I'm not sure. If it's a Galar Pokemon, I have to give myself a little bit of a leeway with Galar because, I just don't know it as well. I haven't played it as much. I never played through Shield, even though I have it. I should probably play it at some point. What is it? I can't find... Okay. Qfant. Right, I know it's the name. I'm more familiar with its evolution name. And that is Esper on the right edge. And from left to right, we see... the second row, we see Buizel, and then Plusle and Minun, followed by Pachirisu, and then Emolga, Togedemaru, and Dedenne. And these middle 6 are kind of Pikachu's relatives, or, for lack of a better term, electric rodents. I believe that's I can't see it too well. I know this is a Galar Pokemon, because it's kind of cut off there. Hatini. It's part of that 3 Pokemon line. Okay, Hatena. I believe that's Hatena. And then in the bottom row, that's, okay. I know... So if you see the first and the fourth Pokemon, they're sort of relatives, but not really. Sock and Throw, but I forget which is which. I think Sock is the short red one, and Throw is the bigger blue one, or the taller blue one. Let's see if I've got them correct. It would help if I could find them. Yes, there they are. No, it's the other way around. Throw is the red one, and Sock is the blue one. Then we have poison type. I should know this one. Not Swinub. Not Swalot. Gulpin. Gulpin evolves into Swalot. And then Pidgeotto, who is the second evolved Pokemon I've seen on here. The first one is Fearow. Pidgeotto is there, and then Sock. Right, because Throw is on the left. And this next Pokemon is... This isn't a Alola Pokemon. It's the donkey that evolves into a horse, which is, Pokemon has to kind of take some creative liberties. But it's sort of related, right? Mudbray, right? Right, Mudbray. And that evolves into Mudsdale. And then the next Pokemon is that fighting type Timber, I believe. What is this? I don't know the middle evolution's name. I'm going to have to... Well, that will come up, I think. Right. Okay, actually, I do know it. And then Doduo. And finally, we have another evolved Pokemon. The evolved form of Patrat, who is... does it start with a P also? Watchog. Okay, Watchog. Fair enough. Okay. Now we have some more kind of wild Pokemon. You can see in the background it's the national park, and they have kind of unusual grass from gold, silver, and crystal. I might actually go back and see where they are exactly, but I think generally early in the game I saw the Sun and Moon was Route 1, I think, and not Palatine, Kanto was Route 1. So let's just start with this. Right, Volbeat, and then, oh god, Mienfoo, is it? And then Illumise, Rockruff, Milcery, Roselia, so there's another evolved Pokemon. Did we see Budew earlier? Because I don't remember seeing Budew. And then, this is, I believe, another evolved Pokemon. This is the one that evolves from Yamper. What is its name? It looks like Bolt. Reminds me of Bolt. It probably has Bolt in its name. Boltund, yes. Bolt, like that movie with the dog. Okay. And then Gossifleur? Yeah. Elagos, Edelgos, Eldegoss. I believe that is the name. Gossifleur's evolution. Eldegoss. There you go. I said that already. We're getting into kind of evolutions mostly here, kind of around level 15 to 20-ish. Flaffy, and then Staravia, Linoon, okay. First of all, we didn't see Rookidee. Rookie Corvid, something. Corvisquire, okay, and then Swellow, Goat, right? No, that's Wooloo's Dubwool. And then Skiploom, Manectric, Raticate, Mightyena, Furret, Luxio, Lillipup, and I know Stoutland's the final evolution. I think it starts with an H. It's like not Lilligant. What is Lillipup's middle evolution? Help me. Unfortunately, I can't look at the YouTube chat and do this at the same time, so... Where is it already? Herdier. Okay, I knew it started with an H. Herdier. Right, of course. Where am I? And then Diggersby, though, and then Gumshoos. Yes. Donald Trump / Detective Gumshoe, whatever you want to... And then this is the evolved form of Nickit. The last one, bottom right corner. Who is that? Feeble. Okay. Feeble. So is this an evil Pokemon? I don't know. And this is Pikipek. We have some regional birds here. The number... Yes. Okay, wait. I was a little too slow there. The number appears very briefly on the screen correctly. Okay, there we go. These are your regional birds. If they're not totally in, like, they're in a weird order. Hoot Hoot, on the top left, and then Starly, and Fletchling. And then there's Tailo. So we've already seen Swellow, but now we see Tailo, and there's Pidgey. We've already seen Pidgeotto. I already talked about Rookidee's evolution being there. And we saw Unpheasant earlier. And now we're seeing Pidove. I don't think we've actually seen the middle evolution of Pidove yet. So we've seen its final evolution. Wait, no, that was just in the... That's wrong. We haven't seen Unpheasant, technically. Pikipek, of course, is in the middle. That covers everything there. Hey, I got all those right, you know. Caterpie is evolving. There's Metapod. You get your kind of Okay, slow down. Let's observe what's going on here. These are the kind of the bugs that evolve at early levels. We see, well, first of all, it's kind of hard to see that, but I believe that's, what is that Pokemon called? The one that, let's ignore him for now. Let's focus on Venipede, who's kind of the reddish bug there. And then Caterpie has evolved into Metapod. Then you have Wurmple, who has, of course, a split evolution. And, okay, I can't even see what's in the bottom right. I see Kricketot. I skipped over a Pokemon I know, but I can't remember its name. And we have Weedle, who evolved into Kakuna. I don't know that we saw Weedle yet. Yeah, okay. So it's kind of evolving. Okay, so I see that they have Wurmple on both corners, so that's pretty smart. That's the bug that evolves into Vivian. I caught one in Scarlet and Violet. I can't remember... Scatterbug, right? Scatterbug. I know that's the sun and moon bug. And the kind of off to the right. That I had one on my team, so it's kind of sad that I can't remember it. Oh boy. Come on. Okay. Sun and moon. Okay, the stream is live. Scroll with me, my friend. I accidentally clicked on something. This bug. What? No, this is... Okay. Grubbin. Right, okay. It's coming back to me now, kind of. And there we have their evolved forms. Oh. That wasn't Scatterbug. It was something else. Hang on. Biddy Bug? Is it really kosher to have Biddy or Bug in your name? I don't know. I don't know if Biddy Bug is correct. Right. Blip Bug, that's what it was. I knew it had Bug in its name. And it evolves into Dottler. Don't ask me how I know. Okay, now we get the evolutions. Aside from Dottler, there's also... What's the middle? Venipede, and then is it Larvipede? Is that Alola? No, that's Kalos. Kalos Pokemon. Isn't it? No, that's Gen 5. What am I talking about? That's Black and White, Nova. Whirlipede. Okay. And Metapod, of course, and Cascoon. Charjabug. Who was the unevolved? Okay, I couldn't see what it was. Because it was already... But I don't know it that well. Okay, Jesus, you can't see it in time, really. Okay, there it is. That bug on the... Yeah, that's, Swaddle, right, okay. And it evolves into Swadloon. Kricketot, are you going to evolve at some point? Okay, there we go. Kricketune, and then Kakuna already evolved into Beedrill. Before I could even get to Silcoon, it evolved. Then there's Orbeetle, who I know. Scolipede, Butterfree, Dustox. Leavanny, or Leavanny, and Vikavolt. Am I right on that one, at least? Grubbin? That's Kalos. No, it isn't. That's definitely Alola. Bugs. Okay, I've gone too far. I went past Kalos and didn't... No, I didn't. I haven't gone far enough. That's the problem. Vikavolt, please. Yes, okay. I was right about that one. Leavanny and Kricketune, of course, and Beedrill. That's a whole... Now we're in the forest here. Is this Eterna Forest? Yes, because Dawn is there. Okay, there's a lot of Pokemon on the screen right now. I'm going to try to... It's like, what, 21 of them? First of all, I see the middle evolution of Pidove there. And then at the top of the screen, we have Nincada. And then there's Scatterbug. This is Trumbeak, I think. What is the final... Yes, Trumbeak. And then we have the middle of all evolution of Hattern. Or Hatterna. What is it called? Hattrem. Audino. Buneary. Sad thing is you forget these things over time. There's just so many of them. That's... Where's that Pikipek's evolution? No, Pikipek's is Trumbeak. That's Pidove's. Pidove's middle evolution, I don't remember as well. I've already said Unpheasant, but that's, that's... It hasn't appeared yet. Bird. Where are you? I'm scrolling through Bulbapedia like... Tranquil, okay. Okay, and I know this next one, that's that water Pokemon from Black and White. It evolves into Palpitoad. Which evolves into Seismitoad. I can't currently think of its name, though. And then we have Slackoth. Fomantis? Is that who that is? That's cute. Shroomish. And then we have Impidimp on the left there, I believe. Then there's Comfy. Oh, wait, it evolved. Okay, now we have its evolved. The middle evolution. It evolves into Grimmsnarl. I always forget the middle evolutions. I don't know. Play some background music in your head. This is Galar, a fairy, dark type. Dark fairy. Morgrem, okay. Maybe that name will come to me of that water type. Then we have not Fungus. Is it Fungus? It might be. This is a fairy type, I believe, from Gen 6. A grass fairy. If I recall correctly. Or is it a Alolan? Where are you? No, it's Morlul. The troll name Pokemon. And then Boonsweet. Okay, what's that water type called? Because I can't think of it. And Palpitoad, Seismitoad, but what is the... Timpole, yeah. Okay, and is that Fomantis or is that something else? I don't know if that's its name. I believe it evolves into something which might be called Fomantis. If it's not Fomantis, then what is it? It is Fomantis, okay, and it evolves into something else. I believe we got all of them. Now we're shaking trees. You can see that little the Galar trainer, his name eludes me. And there's Screvedant, right? Squovet's evolution. Is that all of them? I see there's Noctowl in the top left. And then Applin. Oh wow, the Cherubi looks kind of scary. So let's it's just bouncing around. Just give it a break. Remember sprites? Those were a thing. Then we have Pineco and this guy, the crab guy. I always called him Jimmy or something, or Vinny. And then, right, it evolves into the... I know this Pokemon. It's from Alola. Bottom right is Apom. And then we have Combee and Heracross. Now this apple guy... Apple Dragon. Do you have a name? Did I go by it? Probably. Where is it? Okay, it is Applin. Okay, I was right. And that's like that fighting type crab. What the heck is her name? Am I in the right generation here? I'm sure I'm gonna be mad when I see it. A lot of names I don't really know. There's just so many of them. 1,000. I can't really find it. I'm struggling. Is it Gen 5? I don't think it is. Man, this one's tough. It's tough because it was in Pokemon Snap. I remember seeing it on the beach, or the new Pokemon Snap at least. Not the old one. It wasn't around back then. Okay, I see that's not the Pokemon I'm looking for, but thanks. Cloncher. What is your name? What is this Pokemon's name? Okay, there we go. Crab Brawler. Alright. I did say crab something. It's like crab guy. The crab guy, you know? Let's continue. And there's Trevenant. That is a horde battle. And then we have these, the kind of the Pokemon that come out of the sky in caves. That's Noibat. Sky battles. And we have Swanna and that's Korean text. Swanna and Ducklet are evolutions of each other. And now we're using Rock Smash with Zigzagoon, and who do we find? There's a Nose Pass. Or, well, it says Nose Pass. Okay. I thought there was going to be another one. That's why I kind of continued there. Alright, what do we have here? We have... Well, let's start with the bottom left, because Shuckle and Geodude, and I know... not Crustle. Not Crustle, but the Pokemon that evolves into it. Dwebble. And Graveler, of course, Geodude's evolution. This guy on the bottom right, is it Bivalve? Is that the name of the Pokemon? I don't think so. But it's something on that idea. Because I feel like a bivalve is a type of thing. What generation is that Pokemon? Is it Gen 6? Binacle? Is that it? Yes. Okay. Or Binacle. We have a bunch of cave Pokemon that kind of... I want to make sure they don't disappear from the screen. I think I'm going to get them before they fall here. Alright, or try to at least. So let's start with the bottom just so we can, don't have to go back to them. Whoa, what is... Okay, I know that. First of all, we have, is it Roggenrola? Is that right? Roggenrola? Yes. And then Zubat, I didn't look it up, I just know. Zubat, and then I know what this one's like that coal Pokemon. I'm not totally sure. Then we have Machop, it looks a little funny with that sprite. Coalescent, I don't know. Aron and Onyx, then Woobat, Joltik, Makuhita, Dunsparce, Not Excadrill. Drillbur? Drillbur, is that right? Metatite. Diglett. Alright, let's see if I can find that coal. I'm gonna actually search for it. I know it's okay, is this a Galar Pokemon? Roly-Coly, okay. And then I can see at the top of the screen we have some Pokemon falling. It's not Tympole, but it has a similar kind of name. And then we have Loudred. I haven't seen Whismur yet. If I'm wrong about Drillbur, then oh well. Not Tympole, but I know it evolves into Electros. Or its final form is Timothy. No, that's not right either. But it's something like that. Tynamo. I knew it started with T-Y or something. Okay, and then... Yeah, again, these are like Pokemon you'd find in a cave. Bronzor. That is... what is that? I think that's Roly-Coly's evolution. Then we have Loudred, I already said. Boldore, Paris, and there's Whismur. Yeah, that is its evolution. Not Colossal, but Cole something. Roly-Coly, and then Carkol. Okay. There's just some other Pokemon on the screen now. There's Clink. Or is it Clang? Golduck. I can't see that Pokemon. Metacham, or Metacam, as I always call it. Hypno. Carbink. Wobbuffet. Looks interesting. That Pokemon that's used competitively, except not the evolved version. Pharaoh Seed. And then... not Choodle. The evolution of Choodle. It starts with a D. Anyway, let's... Rhydon. And that's that Anteater Pokemon. The one that fights Durant. There's Durant. Dugtrio and Clefairy. Right? Clefairy. Something like Flame, Hot, something like that. Durant, where are you? So I can Heat more. Okay, there we go. I did say Heat, I think. Oh, I said Hot. It's wet. It's not Dwebble. It's like Drubbin? That's not right. Okay, what was the Choodle? I'm gonna know it immediately. Dreadnought. Okay, I knew it was something with a D, like I said. I think that covers everyone. And I believe that's Colossal. That's kind of obscured by the number. That is Baltoy's evolution. Oh my god. Am I seriously not remembering this? Baltoy, Claydol. And that is everything. Dreadnought. Oh, we got more Pokemon that fell. There's Snorunt and Swinub, Jinx, and Spheal. The kind of water types. Misdreavus has a huge little picture there. Well, so did Carbink, I guess. Rapidash, I almost didn't see Rapidash. Hariyama, Excadrill. We're seeing like more evolved Pokemon up here. Bronzong, Machoke, Marowak, Lyron, Kadabra, and Dodrio and Golbat. There's more and more, but I think that's the end of them. And those are the dragons / pseudo-legendaries. Let's just go from left to right. Pupitar, or Pupitar. It's definitely Pupitar. Zweilous. We didn't see Dino. Oh, no, Dino is on the kind of right side. Or Dano. I don't know. Dino, however you want to say it. Dino! Gabite. And Gibble is over there. Larvitar. Haxorus. Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Let's get this right. Haxorus is the final evolution of Axew, and Fracture, Axew, and then I think it's Fracture, right? Like Fraxure. I don't see any of the final evolutions. Yep, Fracture and Dano, and then there's Bagon. I don't see Shelgon. Maybe Shelgon. I didn't see Shelgon there. So Shelgon will be appearing later, I guess. Okay, now we're fishing, and we see a love disc. And some other fish. Or fishable Pokemon. I know they're going to disappear, so I might as well try to catch them. Well, not literally, but you know. Staryu, Lantern, and then Chinchou is in the bottom right. But, I guess I should just go in the order that they're there, not care about evolutions and stuff. Magikarp. What time is it? It's 12:45. Jeez. Lumineon. Let's get a move on. I think when we get to Paldea, I'm just gonna kind of give up because I don't know those Pokemon. Just a Horsey. Hey, we're like a quarter of the way done, right? That's pretty good. Oh, this thing. This fish here. It's like a Barracuda, but not. It learns Psychic Fangs. Anyway, let's come back to it. Slowpoke, and I think the screen is gonna move, and there's gonna be more Pokemon. Slowpoke, yep. Carvana, Poliwag, Krabby, Delmise, if you excuse my nasality. Finion, there's another unevolved version of a Pokemon that's there, and Chinchou, whatever. This Pokemon here, I believe that's maybe, is that an Alolan Pokemon? Alolan water type fish, kind of. If it's not Alolan, if it's not Alola, then it's Kalos, or I guess it could be Galar. I don't see it in the Alolan group. So, where is it already? Come on, what's it called? Come on, buddy. Is it Gen 5? No, there's no way. Is it Galar then? I'm just not seeing it. It doesn't exactly stand out as like a pink fish. That's not really helpful. I don't think it's Gen 5, so it's got to be Gen 8, or I'm just blind. Nope, there it is. Bruxish. And it is a Gen 7 Pokemon. Bruxish. Some more Pokemon appeared. You can see Goldeen in the top row. And in the bottom row, there's... Did I see Horsey before? I think so. Right. Whiscash. Seadra. Corphish. Psyduck. I see also in the row above. Hopefully I'll get to. Barboach. Man, there's so many Pokemon on the screen that I'm not sure I'm getting them all. Quillfish, Seaking, Whalmer, Shelder, Sharpedo, Remoraid, Poliwag, and Kingler. I think that's all of them that appeared there. I hope so. And there's Corsola. I don't know why I paused it. And Marini. Marini is a Pokemon that I guess appears with Corsola. Well, there's Lapras. And a surfing Pokemon found while surfing? Yeah. Quagsire. Top row, Quagsire. Pelipper, I guess, is there. That's Arrokuda? Is that? And then Arrokuda, something. Arrokuda. Yeah. Excuse me. That is... Stop thinking so much. Is it blushing? No, I know this Pokemon because it was a bug water type that looks like a freaking... Why can't I think of the name of it? Sadly, I'm remembering its evolution more. Masquerain. The Pokemon that netballs just totally instantly catch... What are you bothering me for? Oh, there's a baseball game today. I don't care. I'm probably not going to watch it even. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. No, I won't. I got other things to do. Surskit. I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. That's that Sandcastle Pokemon. Sandygast. I know it evolves into something, so I might be getting the name wrong. That's Wimpod. Dude, this thing needs to go away. Sandygast. But what is... Sandy... Yes, it's a Sandygast. Okay, Sandygast. I already said it correctly. Pukumuku. And then we'll go to kind of the second-ish row. Alamomola. Wingull. Wooper. Tentacle. Meryl. We're on to the bottom row now. Meryl, and then... this Pokemon. That is a Gen 5 Pokemon. A Basculin? Is that right? It might be a Gen 6 Pokemon. I believe it recently got an evolution with Legends Arceus, but I haven't gotten through that, or Arceus if you prefer. Where are you? I'm not seeing it. Let's search for it. I believe I have the name correct. Basculin? Yeah, I just couldn't find it for some reason. And that is the blue and the red striped versions are there. There's a white striped form. That might also be a Lola. Oh no. It's Aracuda's evolution. Okay, and this is Dewpider, I believe. Or... Well, that's Wailord in between the two Basculins. And I assume that Basculin was not counted twice there. Yep, that's Dewpider. Okay. And then Arrow Guy, Aracuda, Barrascuda. Right. Hilarious. Did I say tentacle? I think I did. Anyway, that's all of them, I think. And then we see fishing off of the lake. I believe this will probably... May seems to be having a little bit of trouble. But eventually she does find Feebas. You can see the name in Japanese is indeed... is it Finbass? Is that... I don't think that's Feebas. Ah! Yatse... Okay, I shouldn't pretend to know Japanese. I sort of know it a little. Okay, see the dive Pokemon. That's Clamperl and Relicanth. No need to even look them up. And now we have some desert Pokemon, I guess. Sandstorm Pokemon. Oh boy. You can see there's no black and white or gray Pokemon in here, so these are more newer Pokemon. Sigilyph is the second Pokemon. The first one is Silly Cobra. I know it evolves into that thing in the second row, so I might be getting the name wrong. I'm starting to use the search function now. At least I know they're all here. Yes, okay, it is Silly Cobra. Hippowdon in the middle. I recently had to deal with an alpha Hippowdon and a regular Hippowdon, and that's the Great American Braviary. I don't know if it's Native American. Well, I know it's not that, but it's that cool bird, you know. And then not Darmanitan. Is it Darmanitan? I believe that's the evolved form. Darumaka. And then Hippopotas and Sandy... wait. So Silly Cobra's Sandaconda, I believe that's the name. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I believe that's Helioptile, and I believe it evolves into Heliofisk. No, not Lisk. And then... This is Gen 5 bird, counterpart of Braviary. It's, it's not Vullaby. Vullaby evolves into it. What is its name? It's probably something with Come back, please. Not Vulpix, thank you. Mandibuzz, it's not with Vol. Then there's Cacnea, Trapinch. I know this one. And that's, excuse me. Not Sandile, right? And then, I know, I can't think of the Macaractus or something like that. Baltoy and Scraggy. Maractus. I was getting a little carried away with the name. Macarena. Maractus. Okay, now it looks like Rosa's in some sort of volcanic area. Some sort of mountain volcano area Pokemon. Right. Salazzle and that Pokemon that evolves into it. I know. This is kind of not great. Is that Toxic? Anyway, that's Spoink in the middle, and then Nummel and Torkoal. Salazzle. Who does Salazzle evolve from? Salandit. Okay, I was thinking like Sandile, but I knew that wasn't right because we already saw Sandile. Okay, now we're in a kind of icy region. Dawn is going through Route 216, I think. The cliff area. Okay, well, we got some icy Pokemon here. Starting from the top left, we will go with Obama Snow, Cubchoo, and then we have the some of the ice cream Pokemon here. If I can remember right, that's not Vanilla. It's Vanilla something, right? Vanillit and Vanilla. No, Vanillish is the unevolved, and then it evolves into Vanillite, I believe. And then Girder is on the right. Girder. Yeah. Seal. Starting again from the left. Seal, Sneasel, Duraludon. Is that Pokemon in the middle there? Not Durant. Duraludon, yes. And then, okay, this icy guy here, the little ice crystal. I cannot think. Okay, let's go to the bottom row. Right, okay, first we have Obama Snow's pre-evolution Snover, and then Cryogonal or Cryogonal, and then Dugong with those like tusks. I don't think it normally has those. At least they're not curved like that. And then Bearticone. I'm thinking of Bearticones. I'm sure it's Beartic. I can't remember this Pokemon's name, and I'm gonna have some difficulty finding it. Although it is an ice type. Probably one of the newer ones. Obviously not from Paldea. I don't know it too well. Clearly. Who even is this? This is not... Mr. Rhyme is an ice type? Sure, why not? Hello? Okay, right. It's the Bergmite, the first evolution of Avalog. Okay, now we have Hilda's in a kind of cave temple area. We see some like psychic and ghost types, and dark types, and dragon type. Let's go through the list. We had Natu, and then Bennett. I don't think we've seen Shuppet yet. And then Dusclops. Yes. Haven't seen Duskull either. Crocodile. Not Crocodile. Sandile. Sandile's kind of middle evolution. What are you called? Sandile, not Crocodile, but Crocorock, right? Crocorock. And then Yamask, Golett, Drudigon, Cofagrigus, I don't know. And then, okay, I know this Pokemon on the bottom left is that fighting type that looks like a bug. I believe it's a Galar Pokemon. And then we go to... we'll skip that for now. Golurk and Altaria. So who is this... What is this Pokemon's name? Oh, no. Let's see if I can... Oh, come on. What did I just do? Great. What have you done? I don't know you. Phalanx or Phalanx? What is it? Right, it has its helmet on. Okay, and you can see we're in Lavender Town, or specifically the Pokemon Tower, and there's some ghost types here, but also there's a psychic type. We have some other, Pokemon from sort of similar locations like Mount Pyre. Top left, that's not Chingling, but Chimecho? Chimecho? I don't know. I believe it's Chimecho. And then Litwick and Haunter. Ghastly is sort of in the middle-ish, and then going kind of in the bottom row. I guess I could go around, but I'm just going to go kind of left to right. Duskull, Cubone, Elgem. I know that Elgem evolves into... It's kind of like an alien Pokemon. Right, okay. And Shuppet. I know we saw Bennett earlier. And now we have some kind of... looks like marsh Pokemon, swamp area Pokemon. There's Palpitoad, Emperor Palpitoad, and then Seismitoad, Bibarel, or Bibarel, however it's pronounced. Shellos, both West and East Sea. I actually have a plush of Shellos from a long time ago. And then the West, the pink one. And then Goomy is in the top right, just as, its face. Carnivine, Toxicroak, Krogunk, Skorupi, Stunfisk, everyone's favorite competitive Pokemon, followed by Drapion. And then in the bottom row, the bottom left corner, that's, I know that Pokemon. Carablast? Is that... I believe that might be the evolved. I'm trying to... Yeah, it's Carablast. And then, okay, Goomy, Sliggoo. That's right. Sliggoo is the middle evolution of Goomy. And then on the right is kind of Carablast counterpart Shelmet? Shelgon? Where is it? Why is it not right next to it in the Pokedex? That's weird. That's weird. Not Shelgon, obviously. Shelmet, yeah. Shelmet was right. I mean, DGR always likes to call the helmets Shelmets. Don't think that's what they're called. Okay, and now we're in like the power plant. Looks like fire red or something. or leaf green, whichever. Coughing, so these are, you know, kind of indoor Pokemon. Coughing, Bisharp. Is it Ponyard? Not Bisharp. Klefki, Electabuzz, Magnemite. This is a very funny looking green sprite. The screw is really tall. I don't know. And then Garbodor. What's her name's favorite Pokemon? Oleana. And Grimer and Muck. Ponyta. Okay. Minchino. Weezing. And Magneton. And Muna. Right? It is Muna. Right, yes, it's definitely Muna. I don't need to look it up. Oh boy, look at all these Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon on the screen right now. So this may take a while. Okay, let's go. Did we not see Phantump earlier? No, we saw its evolution. That's right. The next Pokemon's a little hard to make out because it's kind of zoomed in. I think I have an idea of what it is, but I can't think of it. So let's move on to Girafarig, Stantler, Chatot, right? I remember when you could use... Back in the original game, it was in the Diamond and Pearl days, you could say a word and it would say it again in battle, but they kind of removed that function for reasons that I don't think are sufficient, to be honest. I think it's stupid that they did that. Kind of lame. They could just make it a random sound in online battles and just let you have fun with it, but they can't let you have fun, you know. And then there's... It might work in Gen 5, I don't remember. That is that pumpkin Pokemon. Pumpkaboo. Can we kind of, like... Can I see what that Pokemon is a little bit better? I think it's a bug type or something. Anyway, let's go through the second row. Granbull. Klinklang. I always get those ones confused. Let's see if I sort of have it right. There's like Clink, Clang, and then Cling, Clang. It's not exactly a perfect... That's Clang. Okay, that makes sense that it would be the second one. And then Behem, however it's... And then we have Dewpider's... Is that its final evolution? It's kind of like a... Araquanid. Okay. I remember I had that on my team once. And then Hattern, or whatever it's called. Hatterene. And Bouffalante. Okay. This Pokemon. This is a dragon type. From Alola? Is that... I think that's... Why can I not remember your name? I don't even know. What is this next Pokemon too? Let's just skip over those for now. Ditto, not Clefairy, Jigglypuff. Man, there's a lot of Galar Pokemon in this picture. In this section, at least. Tangela, I think it's... of course it's Tangela. Tangrowth didn't exist. Copper guy. Copperaja. Beware. Miltank. Tropius, whatever. Okay, I know this one's that Pokemon that sleeps a lot. I think those are... Is that the dragon from... Man, this... I know when I see this Pokemon, I'm going to be annoyed that I didn't know what it was called. The Alolan dragon guy. I say Alolan dragon. I don't think it is an Alolan. I think it's Kalos. Wait, did I go back too far? This is Gen 5. You have gone too far. Have I, though? How many Pokemon are in Gen 5? Okay, there we go. I guess I could keep going for now with Pokemon I actually know. This is turning out to be a long stream, which... Okay, I need to eat at some point. I might have to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Who is that? I know you. Okay, really. It's hard. It's just... There's just a lot of them. I know that Absol. There we go. Murkrow, Mian, Shao, Houndour, Bisharp or Bisharp or whatever. Slugma. That's an interesting sprite. Mudsdale, Floatzel, Stoutland. Now this is Purloin, Liepard. Liepard. Zebstrika, Ribombee. I can't tell what that is, and that's Grimmsnarl. Oh, that's Corvidae, right? Corvid. What did I do? I'm trying to hide the menu. Who did I miss here? I don't even know what that is. That top, like, the second Pokemon. Not sure what that is. Where? Okay, let's see. Okay, it's coming back to me now a little bit. There's something with a K. Como O. Right, Jangmo. It's Jangmo. Jangmo is the pre-evolution, the first evolution of Como O. And this is Dragapult or something. Not the next one. I don't remember that one. Next, please. I don't see. Is it Dreepy? Yeah, I guess it is. Dreepy and Dracloak. It's not Dragapult. Dragapult's the final evolution. He's not on this page. This Pokemon... It's not Snom. But okay, it's the Pokemon before Snom. Pincurchin. Right. Is that all of them? Did I get them all? I would say Cubchoo, but that's not correct. It's something like Koala. I know it's a koala type. But that's not its Kala. Man, I know this Pokemon. That's an Alolan Pokemon. It has kind of an unusual ability where it's kind of sleeping all the time. It might be a Kalos Pokemon. Stop saying so much. It's bad. It's 1:12. It's after 1 o'clock, and I said I'd stop at 1. So I didn't do that. This Pokemon is... Okay, maybe it's a Kalos Pokemon. Cough something... I mean, I can't really be expected to know all... Komala. There we go. Komala. That should be all of them. That top... No, that's the second one. The second Pokemon. What is that? Is that a bug of some kind? It has to be from the first 8 generations, because it's obviously not... They didn't put anything from Gen 9. It's not an Ultra Beast, obviously, because it's totally out of place. I'm not sure it is a bug. I hope it is, because that's what I'm looking for. What the heck is this Pokemon, and why don't I know what it is? Is it an evolution? Is it an evolved form? Is it like Scatterbug's middle evolution? I don't think that's what it is. It's infuriating. No, it's not Spupa. I feel like it's newer than Spupa, because it has the 3D sprite. What is this Pokemon? It absolutely has to be a Galar Pokemon, I would think. I guess it could be an Alolan Pokemon. But I don't remember it. What are you? Ah! Biggest mystery. Spinda's weird relative. Hello? What are you? Something. Not Kartana, no. Please appear. Okay, it's Clobopus. It's very hard to tell from just its face, you know? I would have known that if it showed the gloves. Well, that's Snorlax. Snorlax, of course. And then we can see kind of what's going on here. You see, I think that's Crustle on the right. Or maybe Dwebble. And then Sudowoodo's in the middle, and Kecleon, kind of unusual Pokemon. Yep, that's Crustle. And what's going on here? Now, I want to see what that was. No, not 125x. Whoa. I affected the speed. I guess I could do that, but... Okay, I see Drifloon, yep. And Volcarona, and... that's right, Spiritomb. I suspect, yep. Fake Pokemon. Did I go back far enough? Fungus. Voltorb, Electrode, Fungus, Among Us. Let's go back a little further. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Stunfisk, alternate form. Safari Zone. Tauros. Okay, I think that's all of them there. We're not even like halfway done. But we are getting there, you know? Pinsir, interesting. These aren't like Gen 1 sprites. They did mix it up a little bit. Excuse me. Pinsir, Venomoth, Nidorino, Dragonair, Dratini, Chansey, Scyther, Parasect, Nidorina, Venonat, Rhyhorn, Execute, and Kangaskhan. These are fossil Pokemon, I believe, because they're showing the fossils. You find the fossils in the underground. Some of them are starting to appear. Let's see. Is that all of them? Okay. Tyrunt? Is that right? Tyrunt? Ammonite. Cranidos. Kabuto. I'm kind of jumping around a little. Yeah, let's continue here. That's, I know who that is, but I can't think of the name. Oh, man. Later, everything after Gen 4 is like a blur. Aerodactyl, Anorith. These Pokemon, Archeop, something... Those two are part of an evolutionary line. There's Archeox and Archeopsis. Their names... Just their names. Archon. Okay, Archon and Archeop. See, I'm trying to make it too complicated. And this Pokemon is an ice fossil. Or maybe it's a water rock. Really cool looking Pokemon. Is that an Alolan Pokemon? Well, is it? Really, I need to finish this video. Amaura. And then there's Auroras in the bottom right. Okay, Aerodactyl, Lily. Okay, now we got some more. The Gen 5 fossils. The turtles there, sea turtles, and there's Tyrantrum, not Kabutops. Well, Kabutops is there too. Kabutops, Amistar, Shieldon, I don't see Bastiodon. Maybe it will appear later. It starts with a C. Well, it should be... those turtles. You know, the turtles. The turtle Pokemon. Oh, we've gone too far back. Is it a Gen 5 Pokemon? I don't know. Okay, Tirtuga and Caracosta. I knew the evolved form's name. Okay, and there's some more. Armaldo. And then we got these Galar strange Pokemon. Bastiodon, I'm just saying random ones. Rampardos and Credilli, and then there's the 4 mix and match Galar Pokemon whose names that unethical doctor put back together. I forget her name, but it was some kind of pun. Okay, Arctozolt, Dracozolt, Dracovish, and Arctovish. So if you put their real names together, how? You can't, because they're all mixed and matched. Anyway, that's all the fossil Pokemon. Probably. And these are gift Pokemon or special trade Pokemon. There's Lapras. Some of them have... Okay. The trade Pokemon don't have bows over them. The gift Pokemon do. So we have Lapras, and then, right, Zorua. Lickitung, again, doesn't have the bow. Larvesta, Porygon, then Farfetch, no bow there. Beldum, and then we have the 3 monkeys there. Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour. And finally, Mr. Mime. Gold received Mystery Egg. And then we have baby Pokemon, I believe. Oh, look at all the eggs hatching. That's cool. Togepi. And some others. These should be familiar to me, I hope. Chingling, Cleffa. I'm just kind of wiped out from all the rock types. Bonsly. Or Bonsly, if you prefer. Elekid. Pichu. Now, we've almost got up to how many... Sinnoh. How many Pokemon are in Sinnoh? Pichu, I already said. There's Budew, finally. Tyrogue. Magby. Riolu. Right, and then there's the new Toxel, I believe. I'm just going to go with that. Smoochum. Now I'm going to sort of do the bottom row. Mantike. Yeah, Manchild. Azurill. Happiny. Munchlax. Igglybuff. It's got a funny expression. Why not Mime Jr.? I have to say, it's like, even though there's so many Pokemon and there's certainly some similarities, they did a good job, I think, making them unique and kind of memorable, which is cool. Kind of their own thing. Now I think we get to the version exclusives, kind of. See your example, Ekans and Sandshrew. But there's more. But wait, there's more. They say 493 on the screen. They're moving quickly through the screen, so I'll try to get to them all. I think I might have already missed one. If we can, like, slow down a little. Maybe I should slow the speed down. Whoa, then I forgot to pause it. Low battery. Great. There we go. Okay. And, okay, I'm gonna do them vertically this time. Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, Mankey. I guess I'll go upwards here. Mankey and then Primeape. So Mankey and Primeape next to each other. These are all the green sprites. Kind of interesting looking. Arbok, Electabuzz, and Scyther on the left side. And then on the... See the red and green, red version, green version. My phone battery is also dying. Everything's kind of dying. I guess here I will start with Pinsir, actually. Go the bottom left side of the right side. Pinsir, and then Magmar. Magmar looks kind of cool. It almost looks like he's wearing sunglasses. Sandslash, Meowth, Persian, Bellsprout, Weepinbell, not Violet, Victory Bell. Then we have some more Pokemon appearing. Growlithe and Arcanine on the left. Vulpix and Rapidash on the right. Now we have Gold and Silver Pokemon. Spinarak, Ariados, Gligar, Mantine, Donphin, Phanpy. I guess I'll go in a kind of clockwise, moving from right to left. And the silver half, Teddiursa, Ursaring, Skarmory, Santa Claus, Delibird, Ledian, Spinarak. Did I say Spinarak? Now we're in Hoenn, Ruby and Sapphire versions. Seedot, Nuzleaf, and Shiftry. Then Zangoose, Mawile, and Solrock. I'm sure I'm pronouncing a lot of these wrong. Lunatone. And this is on the Sapphire side. Lunatone, Sableye, Seviper, and then Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo. There we go. And here we have Diamond and Pearls exclusives. Are there only 4 of them? Stunky and Skuntank on the top, and then on the Pearl side, Glammeow and Purugly, which is a sad name. Now we have the Black and White evolution, not evolutions, trade. We've already over 500 Pokemon, so we're doing okay. Gothita, Gothitelle, Gothorita, and Gothitelle. Vullaby, and Mandibuzz. Did we not see Mandibuzz earlier? Maybe that was just at the beginning. Whimsicott and Cottony. Lilligant and Petilil. Braviary and the thing that evolves into it. These 3. Reuniclus, Duosion, and Solosis. And what is that bird called? The thing that evolves into Braviary. It's I know I'm gonna think of it, but I really need to get moving here. This stream is Braviary Rufflet. Right, Rufflet. Fine. Now we have the Alola. Is this Alola? No, this is Kalos. Okay, so X and Y. Dear. Well, I know... Okay, that's Claw... Let's see. Really getting me with this. Clauncher and Claw... I know that the bottom left ones, too. I just can't think. Slurpuff and... something... Help. Okay, I know the top right one is that I know it evolves in a funky way. I'm just gonna have to look them up and try to find them here. Spritzy, okay, Spritzy and Aromatisse, and then Swirlix and Slurpuff, who's the one I did think of. Okay, not Inkay. That's a different Pokemon. That's what I was thinking of, the weird evolution. But it's Skrelp and Dragulge. And Clauncher and Clawitzer. There we go. That's the name. Or Clawitzer. Now we have the Alola trade or version exclusives. On the Sun side, first of all, we have Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales. Then we have the Midday Rockruff. Not Rockruff. Lysander. Lysander? No, that's not right either. Jesus. Lichen Rock. There we go. I thought it was Lichen Rock, but it just seemed too generic. Lichen Rock with no K at the end. And that's I know that Turtonator. Is that really its name? Yes, it is. And Passient. I know there's their counterparts. Oranguro and Passimian. Is that what it's named? Yes. And on the right side, we have Lycanroc's Midnight form and Alolan Sandshrew and Sandslash and the Dragon. Drampa, right? Drampa. It's interesting that I do remember Alola a bit better than X and Y or Kalos. Now we have the Galar version exclusives. I don't know if I'm even have time for Pokemon recording. Farfetch'd and Surfetch'd. Farfetch'd, of course, Galar form. And then we have the different Applin evolutions. We have the kind of Galar, Darmanitan, and Daruma. And that tall stone Pokemon. I do remember it. I'm sure I can guess the corner one. Oh my god, I keep accidentally... While I'm trying to scroll, I keep accidentally clicking on things, which is not what I want. Applin and... Flapple and Appleton? Is that... I think Flapple is the left one and Appleton is the right one. I'm fairly certain of that. So, we're just going to say it's true. Okay, I sort of know that Icy... The penguin... on the right side with the ice cube head. Ice cube, yeah. Ice cube. Noise face. They were having fun with this. Stonejourner, right. Stonejourner. And then we have the Alolan. Galar, Galarian, Ponyta, and Rapidash, as well as the Galar Corsola and its evolution Cursula. They're a little too bright to see. Is that just how they are? I don't know. Oh yeah. Hitokage no Yosuga. I'm reading quickly. Okay, Charmander is evolving. Okay. I might want to just get them while they're paused on their forms, because I think they're going to evolve again. But we have Ivysaur, Charmeleon, and Wartortle, the middle evolutions of the starters. And then we have Venusaur, Charizard, the second most famous Pokemon probably, and then Blastoise. Now we're back to the Johto starters. Bayleaf, Quilava, and Croconaw. And then their final forms, Meganium or Meganium, that's what I always called it. Typhlosion and Feraligatr with the weird R but no O. Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip, the Hoenn starters, and then well, we already got them. Now their middle evolutions, Grovyle, Combuskin is awesome, and Marshtomp. And the final evolutions, Sceptile, Blaziken, and Swampert. Now back to the Diamond and Pearl starters, kind of Grotle, Monferno. Is this the black and white sprites? And Primplup. And their final forms, you guys, you gotta stop bouncing around. You're freaking me out. Final forms, man. Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon. And now to the Gen 5 Unova starters. We have the middle evolutions are... Dang it. Okay. I know the middle one is Pignite, and then we have Duot, because that was Burgundy's Pokemon. What is the middle? Okay, we have Snivy, and that evolves into dang it, something like Serpent. Okay, I know Serperior is the final evolution, but what is the middle one? Servine, I believe. Servine, sure. Let's go with that. There's the final evolutions. Serperior, Emboar, and Samurott. Now we're in Kalos, and we have Well, it's not Chestnut. I'll come back to that. Everyone's favorite waifu, Braixen. I can't even say its name right. Braixen? Yeah. And then Froakie's evolution. I know its final evolution is pretty famous. I think this Quill something. Quilladin. Okay. Froakie's middle evolution is... I give up. Frogadier. I'll know... I remember the names now immediately. Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja. And we're on to the Alola starters. Evolutions. Can I see them for like a second? Not really. They're bathed in light. Dang, 3DS. I can barely see them. Okay. I say Lidden's my favorite. Can I remember its middle evolution's name? It's like Torracat, right? Torracat. And then the right side we have... See, it's really tough when you can't see them so well. It'd be nice if I could. Yeah, Rowlet's middle guy here. Not Decidueye. Decidueye is the final form. Okay, now I see it. Yeah, I have one in my Legends Arceus playthrough. I can see it. Dartrix. Okay, Miles Edgeworth. And then on the right side, so it goes what? Poplio, and then the final form is Primarina. But who is the middle one? It's something with a B. B... Man, I don't know. It'd be nice if I could see it. That might refresh my memory. Brione? Is it Brione? Or something like that? Yes. And then finally, Decidueye, everyone's favorite wrestler. Low battery. No, I don't want to hear that. You're throwing me off. Let me think. Supreme Arena, and I'm not even remembering this Smash Brothers character here. I'm just running out of energy, I guess. There's still like 200 Pokemon left. What are we going to do? I'll try 300, dude. We're not going to make it. So it went, what? Litten, Torracat, and... This is so sad. If I can't remember this. Tony the Tiger. No, what is this Pokemon's name? Why can I not remember? Jeez, I gotta remember it. There's no way. I can't look this up. I can't do it. I have to remember what it's called. Oh my god. Well, I was hoping this video would go a lot faster, but I keep forgetting. I'm hungry. Incineroar, of course. I knew it was like inferred, but that's not right. Incineroar. Okay. Okay, Raboot is the middle one. And on the left we have not Grookey. Something. Thwack. And then, I don't know, Drizzile. Rillaboom, Cinderace, and James Bond. Inteleon. Now we have, what are these? More evolutions. Fletchinder, Magcargo, Palossand, Cacturn, Luxray, Right, it goes Slackoth, and then what? Pidgeot. Vigoroth, there we go. Octillery, Lurantis, Masquerain. Did we miss something at the top there? No, it was Magcargo. Okay. Gyarados, not Sawaddle. Scatterbug. Who was the middle? Something. Staraptor. Spupa, right? Spupa? Yes. Golisopod. Whoa. Slow down. It's not right. You can't do this to me. I don't know if we're going to be able to see them all here. Metang, Shelgon. Who was that in the top left-ish? Another bug. Slacking. I think I already said Vespiquen. Fortress. Tentacruel. Yeah. Okay, that's Jangmo, Komo-o, Hakamo. Okay. Vibrava, Shelgon. I already said Shelgon. Dragonite, Celio, Crocodile, however you're supposed to say it. Houndoom, Jumpluff, Joltix Evolution, Galvantula, right? Galvantula, and then Garchomp already? Did we see Gabite? Yeah, we did see Gabite. Mothim. Interesting. Mothim is there. Are we gonna? I think its other evolution gets like a branch. That is the bivalve guy. Binnackle's evolution. Barbaracle. Gulpin. Glaceon is not correct. Flygon. Glalie, right. Camerupt. Breloom. Hydreigon. Haxorus. Zoroark. Tyranitar. Gogoat. Aggron. Fletch. Oh my god. Talonflame. They're really moving fast. I think there's going to be a lot of Pokemon covered very quickly here. Drifblim. Okay, so Marini evolves into this Pokemon. Toxapex, right? And then Exploud, Jangmo, Dragapult, Ferrothorn, Salamence, Grumpig, Noivern, Walrein, Ampharos, Doublade, Scrafty. Did I say Grumpig? I'm not sure. I think so. Xatu. I'm kind of moving like back and forth, right to left now. And then Crawdaunt. We did see Corphish earlier. I just forgot. Azumarill, Curlia, Kling-Clang, probably. Toucannon. Right. Chandelure? No. So it goes Litwick, and then Chandelure is the last. Lampent. Okay. Electric. I can't tell what that Pokemon next to it is. Okay, it's Ninjask. Avalugg. Or not Avalugg. I thought there was a third evolution. No, it's just there's only two, and then there's a different form. So I was right. Kling-Clang, yes. Metagross, 666. Is Vivian on the screen? No, because we're not there yet. Oh, man. Centiskorch, right? Is that the evolved form? Where are you going? No! No! Oh, my God. Where were we? Good Lord. We're not even halfway through the video. We are, like, not even close. No. No, we're not quite there. Whoa. Okay, slow down. Stupid controller decided to... Anyway. Okay, what was I looking at here? Well, there's Vanillux. Right, I was trying to figure out if Centiskorch is the evolved... Yes, Sizzlipede is the unevolved form, and then already got Metagross. Morlul. Okay, Morlul's evolution is... what is it called? It's Toad from Pokemon. Shiinotic. And then That's not right. Swinub's evolved form is called Piloswine. Okay, I was saying Paloswine, which is not correct. There's Toucannon. Yeah, Lampent. And now we have the trade evolutions. We got Haunter and Machoke, but I think we already counted them. Okay, and they evolved into Machamp and Gengar. And then Graveler and Kadabra evolved into Golem and Alakazam, and we got some more trade evolutions on the screen. Porygon 2, Electivire, Rhyperior, actually Caesar, Rhyperior, Girder, Electivire, and then we have Excelgor and that Pokemon, Spritzy, or whatever. The evolution of Spritzy. Gigalith, I see. Aromatisse. Rhyperior, I think I already said. Huntail. Porygon Z. There's another Pokemon that evolves by trading twice. Golem. Steelix. Gorbis. Man, my mouth. I'm running out of... my voice is dying. How long has this been going? Like 2 hours almost, pretty much. Over 2 hours. Not good. For like 2 minutes of the video. Dusknoir, Slurpuff, Shelmet's evolution, Escavalier, and then Magmortar. I see more Pokemon coming into the frame, but I don't know if that's anything's happening there. Nope. Okay, now we got Stone evolutions. Pikachu, this is going to evolve into Raichu. That's $6.99, and now we got some more of them. Right, Suncurrent evolved into Sunflora, and then there's Cloyster from Shelter. Glammeow, not Glammeow. Delcatty, Ninetales. So some of these probably don't count because they were trade exclusives or whatever. Chinchino. Victory Bell. Yeah, we've seen you before. Electros. Miss Magius. And Frostlass. Wait, those two... Okay, right. Stone evolutions. Of course. Duskstone, Firestone... How does Minccino evolve? Shiny Stone? Oh, man. I see what's going to happen here. I see Aggie Slash and... Okay, Roselia. Was Roselia there earlier? It must have been. Staryu. Final evolutions. Okay, there we go. Honchkrow. Whimsicott. Again, some of these are like version exclusives, so that don't count. Lilligant, Simi, Sage, Chandelure, Nidoqueen, Wigglytuff, Togekiss, Simi, Seer, Executor, Starmie, Clefable, Arcanine, no, not Rhydon, Nidoking. I was also thinking Kangaskhan, but that's not right either. Simi, Poor, Aegislash, Heliolisk, Musharna, and Roserade. Now we have Snom, and what does it evolve into? Right, the moth, the snow moth. What is it called? Come on. It's in the new Pokemon. Frostmoth. Yes, that's what it is. And we got some other evolutions. Friendship evolutions. That's probably Snom counts. Lucario, Swoobat, Blissey, Crobat, Lopunny, Togetic. So we kind of went backwards to Togetic there. Okay, now we're gonna get Steeny's evolution, which is Sarina. Am I just making things up now? No, I'm correct. 733 Pokemon down, only like 170 or so. Mamoswine, Tangrowth, Licky, Yanmega, Ambipom, and who is that? Oh, right, Clobbopus is evolution, which is... Right, of course, Galar Pokemon Graplocked. Inkay evolves, flip it over, it evolves into Malamar. And then we got some other unusual evolutions. Milotic, whatever. Ooh, what is that? Is that the alternate? Is that Reuniclus? No, not What am I talking about? Reuniclus. Not Reuniclus. It's the alternate Runaricus. That is what that is, right? I'm not crazy. I mean, you are crazy, but that is correct. And we have Shedinja, right? You know, Wonder Guard, Magnezone, Probopass. It's like location Pokemon. Gudra. Okay. Pancham's evolution. So, Pangoro, right? Pangoro. And then Crab guy. Crab. Sad that I had as a team member, but I can't remember his name. Crabominable, right. And then Surfetched. Yes. Maybe I messed something up earlier, I don't know. And then there's Gliscor, Gligar. Did we see yeah, we saw Gligar. Weavile. And then we have Eevee and the Evolutions. There's the first three of those. Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. And then we have this Gold and Silver. Espeon and Umbreon. And then we have the Diamond and Pearl, Evian and Glaceon. And finally, Sun and Moon's Sylveon. And then there they all are together. And then we have the branched evolutions. Blink and you'll miss it, but there's Poliwrath, Gardevoir, Vileplume, Slowbro, Hitmonlee. Rockruff's evolution hasn't appeared yet. Okay, there we go. They show them all like that. Politoed, Gallade, Bellossom, Appleton, and Flaffle. And again, some of these have appeared before, so they don't count. Slowking, Hitmontop, and Hippochan. Then the different forms of Rockruff. What is it? There's the midday and then the dawn form or something. Dusk form. Okay, let's continue. Toxel evolving into... Dang it. It's like some kind of rock star. Toxtricity. There we go. What? Nidoran, female and male, and then I don't know how it's counting these things. Not Jellicent. The thing that they evolve into Jellicent, some kind of ghost. It's almost 2 o'clock. I really need to eat, like, now. Frillish. Oh, we're almost there. Jellicent, yep. And that, whoa, slow down. Unpheasant. We have the different gender form, like the gender differences. I mean, there's some slight differences in other ones, but these are the more prominent ones. Litleo. It's not Litleo, it's the evolution there. That's Esper on the bottom left. And then I'm trying to something Leo Pyroar, yep. This guy, I, for the life of me, cannot remember I believe this is a Galar Pokemon. I really hope it is, because man, this is taking a lot longer than I hoped. Like, way longer. Indeedy. And then you have the 4 forms of this bird dancer Pokemon. What is its name? I'm basically giving up at this point. I know it so well, but I cannot think of its name. Oricorio, right? The different styles. Bale, Pom-Pom, Pow, Sensu, I don't know. Gastrodon forms. And then you have the 3 different Wormadams, which have different types. The grass or plant, sandy and trash cloaks. Deerling and Sawsbuck, the different seasons. And then you have these guys. Okay, let's go to Galar. I know this is a Galar type. Are there new Pokemon that have come out since 1008 Pokemon? Is there a 1009th Pokemon now? Okay, it's Sinistea, right, and then Poltegeist, and they have the 2 different forms. The cracked and chipped, which are very difficult to tell apart. But if you look closely, as they show, you can see. Or is it that one is fake and one is real? I don't know. Inauthentic. And then I believe this is Rotom. And then there's the Rotom forms. Heat Rotom. Excuse me. Mo Rotom. Fan Rotom. Washer Rotom. And Freezer Rotom. I don't even care at this one. And this is Flabébé and Florges and Floette. I'm guessing Floette and Florges will follow. Yep, that was Floette. And there's Florges, and these are the different the poodle Pokemon. What is it called? Floofy, something like, I don't know. Looks like a Kalos Pokemon. Help me! It is a Kalos Pokemon. Well, that makes sense. I mean, the French region had the poodle, Furfrou. I'm not even going to go through the form differences. These are Minior, and there's the different types. Vivian and the different regional types. Unknown, the different letters, and you see the 2 added, the question mark and exclamation point. Milcery evolves into Acrummy, and it has different forms. Yeah, see, this is stuff I covered while the video was originally playing, and we have Spinda and its literal billions of different forms. And then there's cast form. I wish the menu would go away. It's freaking annoying me. Yeah, the different weather. I don't know what they're called. Water, fire, sun, whatever. I'm gonna try with these. Morpeko has the hangry form. What is that thing called? You have Darmanitan, and it has the Zen form, I think. Then you have Cherum. And then there's the Darmanitan's also Galar forms, multiple forms. See, it gets really confusing. Mimikyu, Aegislash, the defensive and fighting stances, And then you have the bird guy there. So, we saw that this is the Noise form of or no ice face Ace Q. What is this this bird here? This is another Galar Pokemon that puts Pikachu, spits out Pikachu or something. Cramorant, right? Gulping and gorging form. I still didn't name the fish, so I'll have to remember who it is. Wishy-washy. Yes, I remember now. What is going on the right side of the screen? Okay, it's just slowly transforming. I want to know about the Darmanitan a little bit. Mode. Okay, it has modes and forms. This is Zen mode, and then... right, Zen mode between the Galarian form. Cherim, what do they call it? Cherim. Overcast and sunny. Sunshine. Then you have Wishy-washy, school form, slash attack, uncloaked Mimikyu, and then just more learning adaptations. Executor, Alolan Executor, Alolan Meowth, Alolan Rattata, Alolan Sandshrew, Alolan Geodude, Alolan Diglett, and Alolan Grimer, along with Vulpix, and if I said that or not. Then there's Alolan Marowak, Eradicate, and then we have the evolutions, Buck, Raichu, Alolan Raichu, because there was no Alolan Pikachu, Sandshrew, Dugtrio, the Hanson brother, Hanson twin, I don't know, what are they called, that band there? The Children of the Corn, Persian, Golem, and Ninetales. Then we go to Galar, and we have the Galar forms of Ponyta and Rapidash. Well, that's evolved. Galar Farfetch'd, Galar Yamask, Galar Mr. Mime, Galar Meowth, Zigzagoon, Stunfisk, Slowpoke, Darmanitan, and Corsola. Some of whom we've seen. And then you have Galarian Weezing. And... wait, what? No, that was Linoon. Right. Darmanitan, slow guy. Slowbro, right? I don't think I ever even saw Slowbro. Rapidash, Slowking. Obstagoon, Mr. Rhyme, some of them are so bright, you know. Cursula, I already said his name. Surfetch, and what is that thing called? Something? Persephone? I don't think that's right. Berserker. And we have the Galar, Zorua, and Zoroark. We have Hisuian forms, or was that Hisuian? I think it was Hisui. I don't know why they were separate. Voltorb, Braviary, Basculin, Quillfish, Growlithe, Sneasel, Goodra, and Sliggoo. Then we have Arcanine, Avalugg, Electrode, and Lilligant. How long till the battery dies? Sneasler, Basculegion, and I forget what Quillfish's evolution is called. I am really hungry. Overquill, huh? Like overkill. Then we have Cleavor and Ursaluna, and finally, the guy. Standler's evolution. Wordeer. And then we have the Hisuian, Samurott, Decidueye, and Typhlosion. Now we're Ultra Beasts. Starting off with Nihilego, and then Buzzwole, Pheromosa. I did get some of these. That's the tall lady. I know who you are, kinda. Celesteela. That's what it was. Wait. And this is something with a K. Kartana. Yep. And that's, Xurkitree. Oh. And then we have these guys. Yeah, I kind of never really saw these ones. The newer ones. Blacephalon and Staticata. Stakataka. That's Guzzlord. Poipole and its evolution, which I don't remember its name. Naganadel. Oh, now we go to the legendary birds. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. And then you have their Galar forms there. And Mewtwo. Raikou, Entei, Suicune. Okay. Lugia, Ho-Oh. Regirock. Okay, I know there's the new Regis there. Regirock, Regice, Registeel. These two. Who are you? Reggie, Ilecki, and Reggie Drago. Reggie Norman, Reggie Gigas. Latias and Latios. Kyogre and Groudon. Rayquaza. Deoxys and different forms. Wait, let's get their names at least. The Lake Guardians, as the Lake Trio. Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit is in the middle. Heatron and Cresselia. Dialga and Palkia. Giratina, Origin, and okay, whoa, slow down here. Right, these three. The Justice Trio, or whatever. Virizion is on the right. Cobalion is on the left. And in the middle, Terrakion? Am I remembering that correctly? I think I got them all. Yep. And then Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus, right? Tornadus. Thundurus, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. Okay. And then there's this one, who's kind of like the love version of them. Amorous? Something. Enamorous. I knew it was something like that. And then you have the ancient forms, and then Reshiram and Zekrom. Zekrom and Reshiram. Well, Reshiram's on the left. Kyurem, fused forms, Xerneas and Yveltal. That's Zygarde. Different forms. Type Null and Silvally in the different forms. Whoa. Okay. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch. Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Boro, and Tapu Fini. I'm going to have to check on that third one because I'm not convinced. My phone is at 5%. Bulu. That makes sense. And then there's Nebby. I mean, what is it called? Cosmog. Right? Cosmog. Cosmiom. And then Solgaleo and Lunala. Necrozma. Ultimate forms or whatever. Zacian and Zamazenta. Right? Did I get Zamazenta? Zamazenta. And then there's Eternatus, the largest Pokemon. Okay, wait. Now we're getting to, like, the expansions of Sword and Shield. Cubfu, we don't really know that well. Cubfu, another legendary that evolved into legendary. Urshifu, and it has the two forms. Rapid and Rapid Strike and Single Strike. Again, whoa. And what? Glastrier? I know nothing of these Pokemon. This one I have seen. Spectrair. Okay. I think they're kind of... I know this is not... Is it Calyrex? Yes. And then... alternate forms. Arceus, of course. Arceus, whatever. The god of Pokemon. Celebi. Jirachi appeared for like a second. Darkrai. Manaphy. Fion. Victini. Wait, who was that? Okay, I believe that's Diancie. And, Hoopa? No, it's like Volcanus or something. It's so hard to keep track of them all, you know? Hoopa. Volcanion. But I didn't see Hoopa yet. That's Zama... No, not Zamazenta. What is this Pokemon? It's an Alolan Pokemon that came very late. It might have been the last one. Oh, Zeraora. And then that's Marshadow and Magiarna. Okay. Man, don't go that far back. Come on. Melmetal and Meltan, right? And that is another Z Pokemon, I believe. Z something? Z... Is this an Alolan Pokemon? Zarude. Zarude Sandstorm. $8.99. I see Shaman in there. And Meloetta. Genesect. Hoopa. And... Keldeo. Is that Keldeo? I believe so. I think that's... And then they have the different forms. The Aria form and the different Genesect types. Sky form, Shaman, Unbound, Hoopa. Keldeo's different forms. Mew. And that's the 905. I'm gonna look through these. It's interesting what they're doing here. I guess I could sort of look at that, but how are they grouping them? By generations, it looks like. Yep. Red and blue, gold and silver, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Nova, Kalo, Salola, Galar, Hisui, and there you go. Now, there are over 100 Pokemon left, and I'm not going to go through all of them. Because frankly... Okay, those are the different Tauros form, right? Where are we? How much time is left? Like 2 minutes in the video? Starters. Quaxley. Yeah. I need to get going. Yep. Right, that guy. Like, I would go through all these, but I just... This video has already gone on long enough, so... I don't think I'm gonna play Yoshi's Story. I might. But I'm not gonna play for as long as I thought I was. Wiglet. Oh, the dolphin Pokemon. Cyclozar, that guy. Sorry, I can't do it anymore. Oh, that's interesting. I do kind of want to know just one thing. What is this evolution of this alternate Quagsire that's not a Quagsire? Claudsire. Claude. A little Wooper, Dunsparce. Okay, right. These are Paradox Pokemon. We've been here. Iron, whatever. T-Tar. Yeah, okay. Well, it was an interesting experiment. Gimmighoul evolves into what? Goldango. $9.99, and then there's still a few more. There are actually... So when this video was made, there were 1,008 Pokemon, but there's actually 7 more new ones. Iron Leaves and Walking Wake were 2 of them. 2006, Miraidon, Koraidon, yep. Rhydon and Miraidon. My battery is depleted, and so is my voice, my stomach. So, yeah. Did I catch them all? For the most part, I guess. Well, I think I'm going to stop streaming. Wow, I've been streaming for over 2.5 hours. That was not the plan at all. But anyway, that was kind of interesting. Taking a closer look at the 1,000 Pokemon video. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything. I don't feel like plugging in my controller. So I'm just going to kind of end it here. Maybe I'll put up a new video soon or something, you know. Maybe, you know, it'd be nice if I put up a new video, considering I haven't done that in like 2 years. So I've done some streams, but those aren't videos. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Thanks for coming by and seeing or watching this later, and